I have another story to read with you, and this one is Winnie the Pooh and Valentines 2 by Liz Alexander and illustrated by Carol C. Hans. In the deep of every winter comes the most delightful event, Valentine's Day. And on this day, or thereabouts, Winnie the Pooh skipped through the 100-acre wood. As he reached the top of the enchanted hill, a chill wind whistled. "How rather odd," said the bear. "I was thinking about his best friend, Christopher Robin, who is always here, except for when he isn't." Pooh smiled, which must mean he's elsewhere. The first place that Pooh thought to look was Piglet's, where Piglet tried very hard to hide what he was doing from Pooh. "Maybe Christopher Robin is busy with a surprise. Maybe not. Depending," said Pooh. "Depending on what?" asked Piglet. "Yes, on what?" answered Pooh. "And what is it that you have there, Piglet?" Piglet sighed. "I was making a Valentine's Day card for you." "Perhaps that's what Christopher Robin is doing," said Pooh. So Pooh and Piglet gathered their friends and hurried to see what Christopher Robin was doing. Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, Gopher, Rabbit, and Eeyore found Christopher Robin without him finding them, and they saw what he was writing, the letters W-I-N. "It's your name, Pooh," said Rabbit. "He's spelling W-I-N the Pooh." "Oh-ho," said Pooh, rather pleased, until Christopher Robin read the words out loud. "Dear Winifred," he read. Pooh was confused. But what precisely is a Winnie Fred? Pooh and his friends knew that this was a question for Owl, so off they went. Winifred, proclaimed Owl, is a girl, and when a boy reaches a certain age, sometimes a girl becomes of interest. Does that mean Christopher Robin will no longer be interested in us?" asked Pooh. "My dear bear," continued Owl, "this fellow's been bitten by a love bug. He's suffering from love sickness." "Then we must get him to a doctor," said Pooh. "Easy, Pooh boy," Tigger said. "We have to get another lovey buggy to unbite him. And to catch a bug, you need bait." In the 100-acre wood, Tigger set up a trap at the top of a hill. The trap was laid with bait, and the bait was Piglet. Tigger bounced about. What a love bug could resist this lovely young lad? "Isn't that hilltop actually an ant bed?" wondered Pooh. "Oh, dear!" Piglet cried, and he scurried off the ant hill. "Bother!" said Pooh. "Something has found my honey." Tigger and Rabbit took a closer look at the something. "It's a love bug!" they shouted at once. The bug flew away and disappeared into the forest. "We must find it," said Pooh, "or Christopher Robin will never again be the boy he was." So the friends searched and searched until they found themselves in the heart of the front forest. "I do hope that love bugs aren't so fierce creatures," worried Piglet. "They're monstrous things, all right," warned Gopher. "One bite and you grow into a great lumbering beast out of control," continued Rabbit. "And when the love bug bites you, you start making all sorts of spooky sounds," added Tigger. And then he saw it. "After that bug!" Willy-nilly, each of the friends ran off in different directions. Piglet was lost in the dark. "Pa-pa-Pooh Bear," he whispered. "Pa-pa-pa-Pooh Bear," the dark echoed back. Gopher reached out to grab onto Piglet's hand. "Don't worry, Piglet, old pal. Just keep tight hold of me." It was not Piglet's hand. "Ah!" Tigger shivered. Being all by their lonely lonesomes isn't that something Tiggers like best? "Alone in the dark," Eeyore sighed. "Pretty much says it." "I have it," yelled Pooh. He caught the love bug in a jar and fastened the top. "Now Christopher Robin will be quite all right." Then Pooh saw that he was all alone. "If only Christopher Robin were here to show me the way." Just then the love bug started to glow. "Oh my," said Pooh. He opened the jar and set the bug free. It showed a path for Pooh to follow. And the love bug licked Gopher's way and Rabbit's. And Eeyore's, and the love bug showed Piglet the way too. The love bug brought us out of the dark and back together, said Rabbit. Pooh caught the bug in a jar. And now we can get it back to Christopher Robin so Christopher Robin can get back to being Christopher Robin, said Tigger. And then he can get back to being with us, said Pooh. They reached the top of the knoll, and Christopher Robin came running. "I've been looking everywhere for you," he said. "There's something I wanted to show you." Tigger nudged Pooh. "Go on, buddy. Let him have it." Pooh hid the jar behind his back. Christopher Robin didn't notice. "I made a card for a new friend, and I wondered what you would think of it, Pooh." Pooh put down the jar and took the card. "It's very nice indeed," he said. Christopher Robin smiled and looked again at the card he'd made for Winifred. Pooh stepped aside. He opened the jar and set the love bug free. Christopher Robin didn't notice, but Rabbit and Tigger did, and so did Piglet. "Why did you let it go?" he asked. "Because Christopher Robin is happy as he is, and I shouldn't make it want it any other way," answered Pooh. And as the day ended, the friends were discouraged. They trudged back through the 100-acre woods back to their homes. But the next morning, each friend found a Valentine's Day surprise in his mailbox. What do we have here?" wondered Rabbit. XLLQM. "Yes, sirree. That spells gopher, so it's for me," said Gopher. "What's this?" shuddered Piglet. "Well, look at what somebody made for little old me," Tigger boomed. "Mistake, no doubt," sighed Eeyore when he saw his card. Pooh huffed and puffed as he ran up the enchanted hill to find Christopher Robin. "It's a card from you, and is it really for me?" "It really is," answered Christopher Robin. "But we thought you found a new friend," said Piglet. "Oh, Pooh Bear, just because I care about somebody else, it doesn't mean I care any less for you." "Yes, I thought that too. Still, it's nice to hear it said." "Silly old bear." Christopher Robin took Pooh's hand, and off they climbed towards the crest of the hill. The end. Bye.